Okay. Uh, I think I'm live. So just let me check one thing, which is my microphone. Okay. My microphone is clear. So it looks like everything is in the right place. And let's start with the stream. Okay, Rob, how it's going, Fluxate? It's going pretty much rough, Rob. Uh, yeah, some family issues. I was like 1 week in the hospital. Lot of things are messed up. So now that's good. It doesn't sound good. Okay. Anyway, let's do one thing. Uh, yeah, please start the putting questions. Okay. Yesterday I chose two questions which are popular from the website, which are auto grabbing. Like most of the people were facing the issue with the auto grabbing. So because of that, I decided to cover that particular question, autograph questions, yesterday. But yeah, I will answer questions. Yeah, but what happened yesterday due to network issue, I wasn't able to complete this stream. So I recorded that video and uploaded on the channel. So you will find the auto grab video on the channel too. Okay. So let me just put the message in the group that I am live now. Okay, great. Uh, yeah, Rob. I hope it will get well soon. Okay, Specs is saying your Flux, why not switching to the Linux would be better for your learning. See, I use Linux full time. Like literally 99.99% of my day goes into the Linux. I have Ubuntu Desktop 24.04 installed that I use on daily basis. I use only Windows only when I have to edit or I have to record the video or I have to do live stream on the YouTube because it has additional features. Like right now, can you see my background is blur? My voice has a that noise removal. So all of this is coming from this particular software. Let me show you. Okay, this particular software. Okay, all of this is coming from this particular software, which is OBS. Sorry, NVIDIA Broadcast. Okay, and they don't have Linux version. I would happy to use Linux if they just release the Linux version. Okay, I because of just only that software I'm not using Linux for streaming. Okay, otherwise I do on daily basis. I have Linux desktop, I have Fedora on my laptop, I have Ubuntu on my servers, like everything in my local lab also I use Linux. I love Linux. Okay, great. Rob, my question is about the modes needed for the Google Fishlet to work. I've been trying many things several weeks, but still getting browser or app not secure. See, Google has updated this security and old things doesn't work anymore. Okay. What the security has been updated is Google is now able to detect the Evilginx, and it's basically generating one front-end token which is responsible for verifying the user if it is coming from the legitimate domain or not. Okay, that's what the Google has created, and it's not easy to bypass. What you have to do is you have to do a lot of source modification, you have to do evil puppet integration also, and if you put all of these together then only you will be able to do it. Okay, so that's the thing. So if you're trying right now at this stage, Rob, it will be really hard. You won't be able to do it as it's not that much easy. But if you do like good enough studies on evil puppet and other source code modification, then definitely you will be able to do it. In case you want that modified Google one, I got one as I said earlier. Okay, great. Next question. Please can you help with the guide on how to set up Evil Puppet for the Gmail? See, if um, like I work on the Gmail for 2.5 months, almost 2.5 months. I put lot of effort, lot of documentation, lot of suggestions, lot of things, lot of study, and finally I was able to put together that Gmail thing. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to give you that really easily on just tutorial or something. Okay, great. Next thing, Matt G, could you make a list of the hosts that are not needed to put in the fishlet? Please explain. Matt G, thing is, there is no such thing as a list. First of all, you need to decide whether it's worth to put into the proxy host or not. Okay, how? So when you capture all of the traffic into the burp, then what happens? You get the targets. Okay, I think I can show you right now. I can show you right now. If you're putting the chats, guys, just allow me some time. I won't be able to see the chat as long as I am using the this burp. Okay, bad luck. Bubsuit is not installed on my Windows, so I cannot show you. Okay, but the logic is basically logic is MATG. You capture all of the traffic. Once you capture all of the traffic on the proxy tab, on the left side of the proxy tab, there is one tab called targets. If you click on that target, it will show you whole list of the captured host. Okay, in that particular list, you need to click on each list member, and it will show the what requests are being made for that particular host. Okay, and then what you need to do is you need to check in those requests if those requests are imported or not, if the website is sending cookie to make those requests or not. If their website is sending the cookie to make those requests, that means those requests are important and you can include in the proxy host. If website is not sending the cookie, then probably this are not important. For example, if website is making API call using less api.xyz.com, then probably it will send the cookie. So that's important, that we need to capture. But let's say if website is loading the ads or website is loading the data from the CDN, so in that case it's not needed. Okay, because CDN doesn't require cookie to operate, so we can just skip directly from the proxy host and we can just allow it directly. Okay, great. Chris, hello, how are you doing? Right now, since yesterday, I'm doing good. Okay, specs. Yeah, I feel you make that sense. Okay, glad to surprise. Okay, great. OBS not really supported in the Linux, so bad. See, OBS is supported in the Linux, but NVIDIA Broadcast is not releasing the software for Linux. I'm not sure if Microsoft is holding them back or not. Actually, I try to find the open source binaries of the NVIDIA Broadcast and I try to modify, sorry, I try to create small software file myself, but I failed because, like, in discussions they said that they have this binary open source, but when actually I was working on it, I found that it is not. Okay, that's why. But anyway, I'll figure out the way. In few days, I will have that functionality in the Linux somehow. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, Elite. Okay. When are you releasing the new videos you recorded? The biggest problem is I don't have enough time. So as I said, I am already down 1 week. Lot of work is pending. Lot of work is pending. I have promised so much work to so much people, and I am not able to deliver it because I was missing for 7 days. Okay, so I cannot promise you videos right now. My YouTube went dark for half a month. That's why I uploaded the video yesterday, but I won't be able to upload the videos for next 15 days because I have to deliver the work what I have promised, and after that I will consider the recording, editing those videos that I have been recorded. Okay. Okay, Chris, can I ask a question about the Evilginx? Yes, sure, ask any question. You can ask any question. Specs, you mean CSRF token? No, Specs, that's not the CSRF token. That's kind of origin authentication token. CSRF is for, like the name says, cross site, a cross origin token. You can say that CSRF, right? Or it is added in the website to prevent the cross request forgery. Okay, server side request forgery. Okay, but no, it's not CSRF token. It's a origin authentication token. Okay, it's a different. It's a, by the way, countermeasure for the Evilginx. Okay, because Google already know that people are proxying their website using the Evilginx. So like they have probably released that particular solution to avoid that. Okay, great. I did the evil puppet needs to be the puppeteer real browser and still no luck. Puppeteer and evil puppet, two different topic, 180-degree. Why? Because Puppeteer is nothing but the browser automation framework which people are using to create the evil puppet. So basically, there are two versions of the evil puppet. One which works with the Golang, and second which is designed by using JavaScript, basically using Puppeteer, Playwright, and Selenium. But Puppeteer is most of the popular one because a lot of people have already created content around the Puppeteer, so that's why it is popular. Why it's not good idea to use the Puppeteer? Because Puppeteer doesn't have the base Evilginx framework to fall on. Whatever you need to do, whole thing needs to be coded into the Puppeteer, and then basically you can use it. I know there are already solutions available on the GitHub, but see, lot of issues, lot of bugs, and you won't be able to fix it, or any normal people won't be able to fix it until and unless they understand the whole logic of the software. Okay, so I personally feel Puppeteer is not the way for Go. What I suggest is use the Evilginx as it is, and in the Evilginx, what you do is you add the integration of the Evil Puppet, which is designed in the Go. So basically, you mimic exactly same behavior using Golang and one library, whatever it is. Okay, so that you can do. So don't go with the Puppeteer approach because that's really heavy on the server. You need big server, you need to run GUI, lot of stuff, and it is not going to work eventually, as it is going to give you the error, as the whole architecture of the idea itself is wrong. Okay, but if you use the Evilginx with the Evil Puppet, that will work 100% work. Okay, great. uh Yeah, Rob, I don't have much time. Michael, Master, show us how to integrate Evil Puppet with the Puppeteer and Playwright. Yes, I am going to record the videos on that. It's not that much easy that I can just show you on the stream. It requires proper knowledge of the Golang and then proper understanding of the whole architecture. Then only you will be understand whatever I am teaching. Okay. So yes, I have the plan for that also, but I'm afraid if it is completely legal or not, because it will just do everything. Okay, because see, Evilgenix founder Kresge also had added one thing in the Evilgenix so that people can detect the Evilgenix, which is adding the header, leaking the host header, and that all stuff. Okay, so he has done it. That means he can argue that he is doing for the ethical purpose. Okay, but if I teach directly how to remove it and do the evil puppet integration and everything, then I'm not sure if I am following the law. Okay, so that's the biggest problem. But I got the idea, like, and I also feel that you should have that particular knowledge. Okay, I'll do something. I'll do something. I'm not sure, but for students, for learners, I will do something. Okay. Okay, Master from Anonymous Sky, you said you will add a video to integrate Evil Puppet to the Puppeteer. I never mentioned Puppeteer because I don't like Puppeteer personally, so I don't recall that I have suggested Puppeteer. If you are asking Evil Puppet, yes, I have mentioned in the past also, but as I said, we need to put every single thing correctly in the order so that you can understand how to integrate Evil Puppet. Okay, it's not that straightforward as doing the modifications in the source code. Okay, the architecture understanding needs to be there. Okay, because I am also having a hard time to sometimes solve for certain websites. Okay, great. Rob, just a hint. Are you creating proxy with the mods to the source for Google? Might be, might be Rob. Okay, Chris. I'm having issue with the Evilginx setting up TLS certificate on the Evilginx. Can you help? See, first of all, Chris, if you are having SSL issue with the Evilginx, there are three things. First thing might be your DNS records are wrong, is not pointing to the right direction. The second thing can be your DNS record is right, pointing to the right location, but in the Cloudflare, you might be using the proxy enabled for the ANM records. Okay, that also can cause the issue. And third thing is you might be doing setup on the local. So if you're doing setup on the local, then you have to enable the dash developer flag, which will automatically generate self-signed certificates, and setup can run into the local. Okay, I hope you got the solution. Michael, Master, how can we do some modification for TLS wildcard certificate instead of allowing Evilginx to generate the certificate for us? To be honest, I haven't done that before. Okay, like I'll be honest, like I haven't done too much work around the modifying the logic of the certificates itself. Okay, but Evilginx source code has made it easy. There is a separate file for handling the certificates, so you can just check that particular site. I'm not sure how they are doing it because I haven't checked that particular part of the source code. And yeah, if it is getting handled in the Go itself in that particular file, then yeah, you can modify that to handle with the wildcard certificate. Okay, but I don't know, like I don't know actually. Like I need to check source code to be honest. Like I cannot just give you the straightforward opinion. Okay, Michael, Master, how can we do some modification for TLS wildcard certificate? Okay, again the same. Okay, let's go to the our screen. Let's open Evilginx GitHub and let's check the source code and let's check the code which is responsible for SSL certificate. It says certdb.go. Okay, new certificate. Okay, it looks like this is the function which is responsible for getting the new certificate. Then certdb generate the certificate that is basically private certificate in case you are working on the local. Send manage sync, set manage sync. Okay, reload the certificates. Okay, okay. Get SSL certificates. Okay, what is the logic in the SSL certificate? Okay, saying this. It is okay, getting the object. Okay, okay, template is there. Okay, okay. I think yes, we can add the wildcard support. I guess yes. The code looks open. I mean, open means easy to understand how the certificate is getting handled. So I think we can do it, but I don't have like enough knowledge directly showing you to the code. So do one thing, copy just this part of the code, load into the LM Studio Mistral version 0.3, and it will give you the solution. Little bit modification might be required, but yes, it will give you most accurate solution. Don't use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is dumb, dumb. Even if you get the paid subscription of the ChatGPT is not giving the result as expected. They, I don't know, they are doing politics or something. But in the past days, like past few months, the ChatGPT was giving almost like really crazy results, really good results. But right now it is just acting like a dumb, booting around the bush. What do we say? Bushing around the bush, beating around the bush. Yeah, beating around the bush. Okay. Use the Mistral AI, load that model into the LM Studio, or in the LM Studio, load the model DeepSeek. Okay, that will also do the thing. Okay, great. Let's go to the next question. Um, like, why would you recommend unlisting Gofish just for the admin dashboard? Utilizing, okay. Why would you recommend utilizing the GoPage just for admin dashboard? Yes. GoPage basically allows you to do lot of stuff, especially managing the whole campaign into the one dashboard. Yes, so admin dashboard is also there. Plus, GoFish has additional functionality, which is including the tracking of the link if the user has clicked on the link, if the link is delivered to the user. So, out of this functionality is already into the GoFish. In addition, it has a multiple options for adding the SMTPs. That means we can use more than one SMTP. We can, yeah, admin dashboard and some functionality. Okay. At most, SMTP providers like Mailgun have a dashboard, and see when you use the Mailgun and all other providers, you have to do most of the management by yourself. But in case of the Gofish, they just do the management part. They lift the management part. Okay, so that's why I love the Gofish. But anyway, everyone has a lot of opinions. Everyone has their favorites. So yeah, you can go with your favorites. By the way, I saw like a lot of people are using their custom dashboards, and like they are really happy. Their dashboard is also good. So yeah, you can go with that. But as I am exposed too much to Go Fish, so that's why I recommend the Go Fish. Okay. Uh, okay, Rob is saying, yeah, I have removed the all statics from the source code. By the way, Rob, the source code has been updated in last few days, I guess. As I remember. I don't know which fork I'm using, but it's updated. So might be they added something. So we need to work again on the source code. When you say origin auth token, is it the canary token? I don't know what is the canary token mean. Can I Google it? Just give me 1 second. I will just Google that thing. Canary token is the free tool that helps you to discover you've been breached by having attack announced themselves. No, 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 no. This thing is, I think, different. No, 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 no. See, the biggest defense you can implement against the Evilginx is generating tokens on the front end based on the whatever the current domain is, based on the whatever the current domain value is. Okay, that's the biggest countermeasure against the Evilginx. Okay, that's what the Google is using. That was the Google using in the past also. But in the past, it was really in open code, so people were bypassing it directly. Okay, now the level of that implementation has been increased. It's implemented like professionally, literally professionally. So it is really hard to bypass. Okay, so yeah, it's a same logic, but now it's well coded, you can say. Okay, great. Next question. What should we instead of the chat gpt? I always recommend LM Studio, brother. Like, always recommend LM Studio. Download the LM Studio open source version, download the whatever the AI model that you want to use, and just load it on your local and use without internet. They will not send your logs, chats to the whatever the database of the model. This way you can whatever you are searching. Right now, what the chat GPT is doing, whatever we are searching, using that data to retrain their model, refine their model, create the distilled version of the model, which is not good. That's our data, and we might do something personal stuff in that, right? So ChatGPT is not caring for our privacy, and even if we do sensitive stuff, they are just going to use that data anyway. Okay, they are lying, but they are using it. They have been exposed many times. Okay, so it's better to use the local LLMs that you can load on your. But the limitation is. Only limitation is you should have good GPU, at least more than 8 GB RAM should be there in your GPU. Okay, that's what I recommend. But if you're loading into the CPU, 12 core CPU is enough, and 32 GB RAM is enough, or 16 GB RAM is also enough. Okay, give a try. Download LM Studio, you will get the idea. By the way, I have one video on the channel also. You can just check it how to use it and all. Okay, great. ChatGPT is terrible unless you review everything and understand the code. No, ChatGPT is terrible in the general. It's not. See, like we are using ChatGPT for so many days, and we have understood how exactly we can get the answers from the ChatGPT. Right now, it's not like we are new to ChatGPT and we don't understand. Okay, we understand the ChatGPT, and we understand the how LLM work, and we understand how LLM answers. So if I am asking something to ChatGPT, it's not reaching to the expectations that I am imagining. Okay, that's what happening with the ChatGPT. Like, I'm asking ChatGPT, okay, give me solution for this, which is quite straightforward, and ChatGPT is just like doing a lot of unnecessary stuff. And after like 15 minutes of arguing, then it's giving the right solution. Okay, I think it's just a idea to sell their pro versions and enterprise versions. Okay, that's what I feel. Okay. Master, where you load the code LLM Studio? Where can I get the LLMs? It's not LLM Studio, it's LM Studio. Wait, let me show you. First of all, open the browser, go here and type LM Studio. There is a video, by the way, Anonymous Sky on the channel. Go to the download for the Mac and that. I'm putting that particular link into the chat also right here. Okay. So here Windows, ARM, Snapdragon, whatever it is. So I'm going to use x86 as I'm using x86. Latest version is 0.3.9. But I have kept their older versions also because in the latest version they have added some functionality which I don't like. So I sometimes use the older version. That's the beauty of the LM Studio. We can use any version. Click on the download. It shouldn't take too much time. Okay, right now the binary size is around 500 MB, so it will take a 1 minute. Meantime, I'll just answer few more questions. Then I will install LM Studio on my system and I will show you how exactly you can use it. Okay, great. Let me answer some questions meantime. Uh, would you recommend using a real instance of the Chrome with a actual profile instead of headerless browser? No, I don't recommend. Rob, use the headerless browser only because when you use the GUI version of the Chrome, what happens? Ah, your question is confusing. You are confusing, Rob. See, Chrome is one Chrome that can be used in your regular desktop also and on the server also. Exactly same deb binary, dot deb binary. Okay. But Chrome has a two modes. One is headerless and one is whatever the GUI is. Headerless will not launch the GUI, will do all actions in the background, but the exactly same binary. And GUI version will launch in the back GUI version and show you everything. Uh, Headerless will take less resources, almost almost. Let's say if headerless is taking 10 MB or 15 MB, in that place GUI version will take 100 MB. That's why we use headerless. Okay. Okay, right now the binary has been downloaded. So let me share my screen one more time. Okay, this is the binary. Let me click here and let me click on the download. I hope it will not disturb my current live stream. Only for me, okay, only for me install it. It will install really quickly. The only problem will be when you load the LLM. That's a problem because you need to download the LLM and LLM are really big. They some are, it depends which version you are using. Okay, so if you are using 13 billion version, then it will be around 6 GB. If you are using 10 billion, then it will be around 4 GB. If you are using 60 billion, it will be around 20 GB. Okay. Okay, let me launch this LM Studio and show you. By the way, I use LM Studio 99.99% of the time. Okay, why? Privacy reasons, and the second, it's fucking good. Okay, so right now it is onboarding, but as I know the software, I'll just skip it. So here you can just start the chat. Here you can type the message and you can chat. Okay, but it's now not working because we don't have any model here. What is the model? Let's say GPT is model, LLMA is model, Mistral AI is model, right? All of these are models. So what we do, we just go to the search in the discover. Here all of the popular model are already listed. Twin is from the Microsoft. It's not good, it's shit. DeepSeek, latest version of the DeepSeek, which is made by open source by China. You can just download their 7 billion model right here and you can use it. By the way, in the 7 billion also you have the variation which is QKM, Q6, Q whatever it is, and their size also vary. So if it is showing green icon right here, that means I can fully load that particular model into my GPU. You can download the bigger one, this one also, and load into the CPU, but it will be little bit slower. When you use GPU, it will be faster. Okay, so personally what I like is I like Mistral AI 0.3, which has no limitation. Literally, if you ask how to make bomb, it will tell you how to make a bomb. Okay, this one, Mistral 0.3. But the problem is this Mistral 0.3, by default, if you click here, it will download from the LM Studio community version. But Lot of people has created their own version. See, this qubit AI has created their own version. Then there is the bloke, which is popular guy. Oh shit, they have unlisted so many models. Anyway, let's click here, download this one. So it will take 5 GB. It will download that model. Once the model is downloaded, then you can load it here and then you can start chatting. Meantime, the model is getting downloaded right here. So we will just move to the questions answers. Okay, great. Uh, Rob, for LM Studio, it will depend on the model your device can handle. Yes, definitely. So right now my device is quite good. I have around 64 GB DDR4 3200 MHz RAM, which is really good. I have 14 core CPU, I guess 14, 12, I don't remember, but my CPU is also good. And I have 12 GB graphics card. So even if I load into my CPU, it works really great. Even if I load into my GPU, it works really great. Okay. So the resource is not problem for me. So I never felt that model is limited by the resources for me. Like if you are trying to load on the laptop, I will not recommend use powerful desktop. Um, if you load on the laptop, there will be limitation drop. Okay. Can it work on for Mac? Yes, yes, it will work. Do you have Mac M1 or M2? On M1 it will not work, I guess. See, on M1 also it will work, but it will work slowly. Okay, like ChatGPT is giving one answer into the, let's say, 10 seconds. Then on your Mac it might give answer in 20 seconds. Okay, that processing time will increase. Um okay, Rob is saying, I mean that the header is causing issue in my Evilginx flagging. How? I don't understand how it will cause the issue. I don't understand because headerless is doing whatever the commands we are giving, and it will work as a normal browser, as a like its original browser. So I don't like really understand how exactly it is causing the issue. Give me more details. If possible, please create the question on the fluxset.com, the website, because as I always said, it might help other people also. Okay. Yeah, please put more questions. Please put more questions as my network speed is also good and today there is no lag. I'm like really feeling I should answer a lot of questions. Okay, great. Okay, next thing about the LM Studio. In LM Studio, you can export your chats also. So if you have a lot of chat that you want to process, you can do that also. And not only that, LM Studio also offers the function to load the files also. Can you see right here the files? So basically, we can upload our files, the code file, whatever are there, and we can do a lot of stuff with it. Okay, lot of question answer, lot of question cross questioning and all that stuff. So whatever the ChatGPT is giving into the paid subscription, you get it free for life into the LM Studio. Okay, it looks like I have already downloaded one version, which is LLMA CPP Win NVIDIA CUDA. Okay, I think it's a plugin that LM Studio has downloaded automatically. Okay, let's wait for this download. Okay, by the way, you can create a folder to manage your chat. You can create new chat. Not only that, if you go into the developer section, you can create the endpoint where you can make the request to the LM Studio. I will give you one example. In one of my blog project, what I did is I was generating blog from the AI. So I use this particular developer menu of the LM Studio, and I did reverse proxy and port forward on my local lab, and from the website I was making the call. And basically what the website was doing, after certain conditions, it will automatically send request to my local AI, and it will give some data and it will say, okay, now generate the block for me, and it should generate the block. Then it was going through the one pipeline. I was using LangChain to basically manage that pipeline to um, make that text uh, not AI detected, and then I was uploading that on the my blog website, and basically it was full cycle. It was working really great until one day Google decided to ban my website because somehow Google updated their spam detection model or something, and they detected that I'm using content from the AI. So they simply unlisted my 3000 URL, 3 or 3 more than 3000 URL from the Google. Okay, and my blog website just died. Okay, really bad. But anyway, here we are. Let me see the chat for the new questions. Do you have a standard architecture you utilize when you launching the phishing campaign? I only launch phishing campaign for educational purpose to learn more, and that I launch in my controlled environment first of all. The second thing is I don't have like that much stuff that you are thinking I have. Okay, you might be thinking I am the guru of the phishing and you are asking me question. But see, I am also learning. I also have sorts of the tool. I also do a lot of testing. I also do a lot of trial and error. Okay, so I cannot give you for sure. Whatever I can give you for sure, that I have already added either in the course or in the some videos. Okay, so don't ask sensitive questions on the YouTube. Um, I also have a question about the redirected protecting the VPS from being flagged and blacklisted. See, it's not that much important to protect your IP address. It's most important to protect your domain name. Uh, because as long as there is no reverse PTR record which is flagging your IP address, nothing will happen. Of course, until and unless someone decide to report your IP address also, if he is too much technically inclined. Until then, I don't think so. You should be doing any work on the IP. You should be most of the like 90% of the work you should be doing on the domain only to protect the domain from something. Okay. How can we get better at phishing simulations with Evilginx 2? I am really interested. I will tell you what I'm doing right now. I bought recently two servers. One is Dell PowerEdge R10 and another is Supermicro. I don't remember the model name. So what I have created is I created local lab. Okay. So if you check in my browser also, here you will find one Proxmox URL. This is Proxmox URL. Okay. Not this one. This is Studio ID. Give me 1 second, or I just type one, then my Proxmox URL will appear. Okay, this is my server, Proxmox server. So here I have set up the my local lab in which I have created multiple uh, VMs that includes the Windows, Fedora, Ubuntu. Uh, I don't have any Mac, just any other OS that you can imagine that I have. I think 10, 15 instances are there. What I am doing is in each OS I am doing some setup. I have created local DNS server, I create the local routing, and I test every single thing in my local. When I do testing with the any fishlet or any Evilginx, I don't have to go to the server, purchase the server, and do the with the original domain. I do most of the stuff in my local domain with my local setup in my local lab. Okay, I have two advantages. First, I'm not leaking anything. Second, Google is not scraping. Third, in my learning process, I'm not uh, sacrificing my domain. I'm not blacklisting my IP address. Okay, benefits. Okay, but like, I can understand not all people can afford these resources, so I can completely understand. I'm not flexing here. If you can't afford, it's better to use the whatever the DigitalOcean or Shinjeru server you are using. By the way, I recommend using the Shinjeru server. Okay. And I am curious about the countermeasures you utilize to make you email domains or campaign or not blacklisted very fast. See, whatever I utilize, I have all of that information already given to you, either in the course, either in the free update of the course, or either in the some chats, either on my website, either on my YouTube channel in some video. Okay, so you might say that okay, this will knowledge is spread across a lot of things. Where I can get into the one place? You can't. Okay, because right now also if I sit and just I try to remember what I have done, most of the things I don't remember. Okay, I might give you top five things, but I will forget most of the thing. So just if you are learning, just follow all of my content. Like read it, learn the proper way. Okay, learn the proper way. Don't just take the shortcuts. Great. Like redirectors proxies etc. What is the reference for that line? The proxies I use, I already told you, I use the IP Royal proxy. The redirectors, not really. I don't use redirectors. Are you talking about the inbox redirection? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I do have that solution in my mind. The only thing I don't have is right now I'm using SMTP that is set up by my own on my own server. I'm not using any service, but I feel like I should be using service. A lot of people are recommending me to use the Japanese SMTP servers as there is a less verification or something. I cannot say too much on this stream, but yeah, that's a clue. Six. Specs is saying, did you purchase the official $400 course before creating your own version of the? No, 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 no. I haven't purchased that particular course till now. Uh, I'll tell you story. I got one video on the YouTube in the recommendation when I was watching something around the fishing, especially go fishing, and then I decided to explore that software. Then I found the Evilginx. Then I was curious about the Evilginx. I learned it everything, and then I discovered okay, there is a one course also, and then I discovered that it's a 400 euro. And I'm typical Indian. I don't want to spend that much money. So what I basically did is I basically learned everything from the documentation. I explored the source code and I was watching the video, lot of stuff, lot of blogs, lot of articles around the internet. I was using the Perplexity tool. This is the AI, Perplexity AI. I was using this specially to doing lot of research. I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, this one. I was doing lot of research and then I created my course. Okay, then I created my course, launched the course, and after people are started buying my course, they sent me the original version of the course that that breakdev has created. Okay, and then I exposed to that particular course. Then I check in that particular course which method he has covered. So I was covered almost 90%. There are a few things that I haven't covered. So what I did is I created free versions into my course to cover that missing topic, and I covered those topics. Okay, but personally, see, lot of people has like my course. Why I'm saying this, because those people who has purchased both of the course, the original 400 euro course and my $60 course, people say your explanation and teaching skills are really good. I'm explaining everything from really ground basic zero, like ground zero, and he is explaining from the certain level. He's assuming you already have experience with the cybersecurity and he is explaining from there. Okay, and what I do is I'm assuming like my viewer don't know shit. I explain what is domain and what is DNS. So you can imagine from ground zero, my target was if someone is like coming to me blank slate, he should be able to learn everything from the scratch. Okay, zero to hero. That was my idea, creating the course. and I know like a lot of things were missing in the course. So like eventually after some time I created free update, and I right now right now till this day my course is completely complete. Nothing is missing, no content is missing. Okay, everything is there in the course. Yes, we speak. I'm not lying. See, the thing is, I am also learning. I am also curious. You cannot imagine. Uh, just for sake of learning, I bought really big server, which is like 40 core v cores and 128 GB RAM. Okay, that much big server, just to learn how the blockchain and its security functions works. Okay, just for learning that I have. So I am like curious guy. I love technology. I love technology. I am really curious. If I want to learn something, I do it, brother. Like right now, I'm researching on the PEPU blockchain, PEPU, or Pepe Unchained blockchain, which is a layer 2 blockchain. So for that research, I have bought that particular server. Okay, so yeah, I love technology. I don't say that whatever I'm creating is original. I am also learning. Okay, I until this day I ask my subscribers, ask my guys who are contacting me on my Telegram. I ask them, give me resources to learn, give me resources, give me books, give me links, give me blogs. People share a lot of data to with me. Okay, I learn from that. I am hungry for learning. Okay, I never say that I own this particular Evilginx software. I am the king. I am the last emperor or something. Okay, so see, I'm just curious guy. I love technology. Okay, and I'm doing lot of things. You cannot imagine how crazy I have gotten. Okay, so yeah, I will not say like it's not copy. Yes, until some extent the copy is obviously there because I have learned from someone. Okay, so that doesn't mean my course is shit. No, my course is better than his course. Uh, I like a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that. Okay, I have really good review. So far, more than 400 people has been enrolled into the course. More than 400 people. Can you imagine the number? More than 400 people. And almost 200 people are really happy with my course. Really happy. Only 10 or 20 people are not happy because they think that my content is not organized. I'm like putting updates in between because I'm not giving updates separately. I'm just putting in between and there. So they are really frustrated. Okay, only 10, 20 people. Like 200, more than 200 people. Like even when I created that Google form for review and giving me suggestion, lot of people are saying like, keep doing whatever you're doing. You are doing crazy. That shit. That do lot of blessings. Lot of blessings. Okay, so yes, man, I'm hungry. Okay, yeah, sometimes you had me dying, laughing, explaining. I know, Spike, I know. Sometimes I do lot of foolish mistake, and once I realize, I contact back to those people and I say, okay, I did mistake there. Yes, 120 RAM shade 40 core, 128, not 120. Don't lose that 1 GB, okay? 128 GB DDR4 RAM, 40 V core on the server, dual processor setup, uh, 8 TB hard disk, and 1 TB SSD. It's not NVMe, it's just SSD. Okay, and in addition, the configuration I'm telling you, that server I don't really much like because that don't have that much. Dell server are the best servers in the world. Okay, but my Dell server is little bit smaller. My Dell server is 16 core, 32 GB RAM, and 8 TB SAS SSD. RAID configuration. And the second server I'm talking about, which is 40 core, 128 GB RAM, that's Super Micro server. But Super Micro server is not good as Dell server. Dell server has crazy efficiency, crazy efficiency. Super Micro server is not that much efficient, but it's a big server. Okay, it's a big server that I can use. David, see, David is also saying love your course. Okay, See, I'm not bluffing. Lot of people are really, really happy with my content, and lot of people are contacting me on like daily basis. When you are going to create the bug bounty course, when you are going to create the Gofish course, when you are going to create the Modelista course, okay, I'm not bluffing. I have those replies. I have those replies. And in my to-do list also somewhere I have that mod list and everything. Okay. And that I'm going to create for sure. Even like yesterday I created one survey, right? I shared one link in the group. So in that survey also lot of people said Modlishka is should be there. Actually, I'm not sure if I can log in into the survey link. Let me see. Because in the Windows I don't have a login, but it might be possible that from my phone I can log in. I can give you names right away what people are thinking right now with the whatever the latest technology people are using. Okay, I can just give you that. Just give me a second. Yes. Open into the Chrome. uh, what happened, what happened. By the way, a lot of people has contacted me, sorry, give me a recommendation for creating on the Modeliska because they feel Modeliska is so valid today. A lot of people are doing Modeliska because they have their own setup. Evilginx is, you know, new to learn for them. So that's one. Okay, it looks like I cannot check on my phone. I don't know the reason, but it looks like I cannot check on the phone. Anyway, I will share the results in the group also. And I have already. I told you what content I'm going to create, okay? Great. Spec is saying, oh, same Evilginx plus Gofish would be great. FS. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, anyway, it's a 51 minutes. The stream has been quite long. A lot of people are not joining today. I don't know. Like, it's not Sunday, that's why. Because in the last stream, I had like really good number of the viewers. Concurrent viewers are more than 15 in the last stream. Okay. Today it's highest at the 7 viewers concurrently. Okay. So not a good response. Might be today is not Sunday. A lot of people are doing job right now, office and that stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'm happy. A lot of questions are answered today. But guys, take me seriously and create your questions on the fluxset.com. Okay. Where? Here, flexer.com, because it will help me a lot and it will help you too. How it will help me? Let's talk about me first because people are interesting interest in whatever I'm doing. So this will create the content for me for free as you are asking the question, and it will help me to resolve people's issue also. Because if someone is saying, okay, Flux, how can I do this, I can I just simply share this thread link, or I can I just say go to the website and check the answer there. Okay, so that helps me a lot also. And for you also it is helpful because you got library of the question, like crazy questions are there. All of these shit questions, set of the questions are there that you can go through and check for your solutions. Okay, so it is for you also. The more you ask, the more the bigger the library will get, and the more you will be able to learn. Okay, it's like literally one stop for all of the knowledge. That what I am trying to build. I hope success, I should be able to do it in the future also, because it took me creating it took me around 1 year to create 50% of the content of this website. But once I that Eugenics course going popular, then I think the rest of the 50% of the content was created in only 2 months. Okay, so I'm really happy about that, really happy. And I hope this will just grow and grow, and it will create a lot of content so that you will have the ready-made uh, location where you can just search for the answers. Okay, and apart from that, I cannot I can use this particular all of these questions answers to train our own AI model for specifically cybersecurity, and we can use in our own community using AI agent or something. Okay, eventually that was the plan also. And by the way, in the survey link, one guy also said that you should be creating your own model for which is trained on the Evilginx and your question answers. Okay, so right now I don't have that much knowledge about training the own model. I have knowledge about the fine tuning the model, how to fine tune the LLM model, but I don't have like training the model, welding the results and that stuff. It's little bit complex. I want to learn. I really want to learn, and I will. And definitely, we will create the model into the future. Okay, great. It's been quite good time after a very long period of the time. Rob, it's okay to post about the Google Fishlet there. Last time it was deleted. Don't post sensitive stuff on the website because I want to keep my website up, and if you keep posting like sensitive stuff, you can see a lot of questions I have deleted, but a lot of questions I have modified and added dot 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 dot. Okay, so you can add dot 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 rather than revealing the website identity itself. Okay, so please do that. Okay, and don't just put the lot of sensitive. Put the knowledge base, not the sensitive itself. Okay, because it not only gets you into trouble, it will get me into the trouble too. Okay, so yes guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next. I hope you have good day. And it's today I noticed that this is 19th stream, 1 9. So far I have created 19 stream, which is really good, and community is also growing. You are also supporting, keep supporting indirectly. Yeah, help me grow and make money. Okay, because that's what I needed. Because who knows, I might get crazy about new blockchain tech and security, and I might purchase one more server. uh, by the way, once I complete my paper research, whatever I'm research and doing on that particular layer 2 blockchain, I'm going to create one course around the blockchain security also. Okay, it will be kind of bug bounty course only. Okay, great. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next.